Attention, everybody. The views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and/or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and/or nonprofits.
And without any further ado,
I did.
the D.
Good morning! Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with your hosts, Matt und Jay und Steve.
Danke. Bitte.
Bitta? Does that mean?
Bitte, thank you.
I thought Donka.
Or Donka. Donka chain or Donka.
Donka Donut.
Yeah, Donka donut. Bitte is welcome.
It's a really bad taste in your mouth, right? Bitter.
Bitte.
Oh man, that coffee's bitter.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of coffee, I forgot my coffee.
I did too.
Yeah. That happens. All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
Glad to have everybody on board with us.
And Bird.
On board with us. So, Steve, right out of the gate,
Yes.
tell us about those cinnamon rolls, man.
Cinnamon rolls.
Where'd they come from?
They came from Steamy Joe's.
Steamy Joe's, and that's
Steamy-
in Branson?
Yeah, it's in Branson on Main Street, just before downtown and the Veterans Boulevard.
Man, talk about a spike in your sugar.
Yeah, they definitely spike. I mean, it's definitely sugar.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
So I guess they've been pretty popular with a lot of people. Well, they've been popular because they've almost been eaten all up, I guess.
Yeah,
Pretty popular.
yeah. There's
we didn't get
almost-
a chance. Did you guys get a chance to eat anything? I guess not.
Well, no, yeah. But
Ate the little mushroom things.
little
The
mushroom.
mushroom.
There's no mushroom things on those, by the way. What?
The lights. The colors. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Mushrooms?
Uh-oh.
You had magic
the
mushrooms.
casual,
I had a relative one time that
Hey,
really
chocolate is like magic.
that,
Delicious.
first of all, it has caffeine in it, and it also has serotonin
and sugar.
in it. I
and
think,
lots of
And
sugar.
it tastes good.
which is the same chemical that your body.
It tastes good the way they make it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the Steamy Joe's, they do a really great job.
Now
and
is that
they've
all
got-
they have is cinnamon rolls?
Oh, they got cinnamon rolls. They've actually got sandwiches. It's a full
They donated
menu.
like 20 cinnamon rolls. to
Yeah.
us. Didn't-
There's
What is going
What
on with
the-
all the... Somebody's got a bloody lip. What's that?
What?
huh?
All the little things that are coming up. All the...
So,
Oh, it's somebody holding a heart. I thought it was a bloody lip. That's an emoji of somebody holding a heart. And I thought it was
bloody
somebody,
lip.
somebody,
what's up with a bloody lip?
why do I go there?
No, you've seen a lot of bloody lips in your
I
life.
have
He
seen
hasn't
a
even
few.
had any mushrooms, and he sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've had a few.
Don't eat the mushrooms off of the cow patties. Those-
No, not a
No.
good idea. They grow.
If you know enough about
See,
it,
they
yeah,
thought it was
but you gotta
funny.
be careful.
Sorry. Good morning,
It wasn't
Jeremiah
even the
Emans. JB Com. Okay, so
Who's
now I'm going to
J-
be really
JB
distracted
Cobb?
because looking down at this, we have apparently the the closed captioning, the captions are auto generated now.
Huh?
Yeah, look at your deal at the bottom.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah, captions. That's nothing that I
I wonder if they get it all right.
not really.
Oh, so that's how they monitor the shows, and probably they've got keywords. If
Yeah.
those keywords pop up, it probably automatically blocks it, and then they have to review it.
Am I hearing distortion on yours?
I don't think so.
Was it me?
It might
No.
be my voice distorted.
No, I think
Distorted
it's
voice.
I think it's my ears because of, it's still the whole allergy thing.
Are your ears
Yeah,
distorted?
my eyes started itching really bad on the way up here, and I thought,
Well,
uh-oh.
You
don't
do
look
not.
at poison
I hope
ivy.
you don't.
I think I just need to turn my headphones down. Just a hair. I think it's the pressure in my head.
I don't have anybody to say good morning. Well, Rusty Stark, good morning.
Your head is under a lot of pressure.
It is.
Yeah. Because if you're hearing things, That could be part of it.
Yeah, if you're hearing things,
I'm not here. I'm
you
not.
might get that checked.
I'm not actually hearing things. I think it's just.
Huh?
It feels like I've got like whenever you talk really loud into it, it feels like I got paper.
Am I talking loud?
No.
Hey, John
not
Cockrell.
I
Talking
really.
any more louder than we normally do.
It's a pressure in my ears.
And
my
it is Friday.
Yeah, it's casual Friday.
Casual.
It's a Fat Friday.
I'm feeling
boy.
pretty
casual.
Yeah, casual.
Casual. Well,
I got
guess
a
I'm
guitar on my shirt.
I'm business casual.
What? Where'd you get that shirt?
It was a gift.
I need to get a shirt like that. It's also got some musical notes on it.
Yeah. I don't know if they're actual.
Oh, don't fret. Oh, that's what I was thinking. That's awesome. God is with you. Don't fret.
That's awesome.
Unless you're actually playing guitar, then you want to fret.
Right.
You know. That's one thing that I should have done. I should have brought the guitar on. Friday greetings.
Friday.
Bubbles, tiny
We just went over that.
bubbles.
Yeah. You know, while I was up, I should have got my
Coffee?
Good morning, Amy
Yes.
Stack.
Where is it?
It's not been
Excuse, I
poured
think,
yet.
is that how you say it, Amy? And Karen McIntyre. Woo!
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. She's been busy.
Yeah, thank you, John.
What'd he say?
If you dress up, you might get a date.
Yeah.
Is that John?
Court date. What?
Getting dates ain't my problem. Acting right is my problem.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with your dress, right?
Well, I can dress up. I can get a date.
Well,
I've never seen him in a
yeah,
dress.
and I've seen.
I mean, I can tell when somebody would say yes to a date, and I just have to ask them. But then I
But
don't know
then
how to
if-
act right. So what good is that?
Well, you know, and I think that
Hi, Stacey Wedeking.
I think that I probably am a very difficult person to be in a relationship with.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
wonder.
You know.
I don't know.
Well, because I mean, first
I mean,
of
I'm
all,
in a relationship.
First of
with
all,
you,
I
but that's a different thing.
procrastinate at home. I procrastinate all the time, right? And then, and that can become a pain in the
Yeah, but
backside
you're always
of
at work
somebody.
on time. You work all the time. You're involved with several different things
Yeah, I guess
that
you could
demand
consider
from
me-
your schedule.
I have a 24-year relationship.
I mean, you need help
Yeah, I mean, I'm
because those things are lacking.
Did you hear
but
that,
it's
Rachel?
not because you're lazy. It's because you're busy.
no. When I get home, I'm lazy.
Right, because you're resting.
Yeah, a lot. Like,
Yeah.
well, not that much now.
And
But
I'm not trying to excuse it.
no, there's no excuse.
I'm saying that somebody could see that they would have a place there that they could contribute in a way that would make your life better and their own better, and that
Yeah.
you have what it takes to make their life better. So those are the things. I don't. But who am I talking? Listen
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
like what neither one of us are good with
It's like I
relationships.
don't know anything.
It's like
You know what I think you should do? Get a club,
You know what? I would love to see you guys on the
drag her
dating
by her
game.
hair.
on the dating game.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we
Jim
went to-
Lang.
If I was an ice cream sundae, well, I tell you what, I don't. I'm just not even going to comment on that.
Like who would even be on that show? I wouldn't. Why would you be on that show? Because that's
Yeah.
what they're gonna ask.
I
what are you
loved
supposed to say?
Jim Lang's outfits. You know those bow ties and the ruffle, that
be
70
like-
thing going on.
Well, the Bible says we are not like ice cream sundaes unless we're
right.
married.
Right? Exactly.
And we have the cherry on top. Woohoo!
Right.
Yeah, that's
The relationship
Those
is
are pretty dirty, perverted shows back in the day.
They were pretty
Yeah.
funny though.
Yeah, like the
Adult humor, for
original
sure.
Newlywed Game.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, with Bob Eubanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
long sideburns.
Yeah.
But some of the questions.
And he acted
Ooh.
so shocked all the time. Did you see him? He'd look at the camera and be like,
Did you see that? Did you hear that?
right.
Yeah.
And he knew that was coming. What else could come out of that
I mean,
question?
could you imagine the bloopers?
Oh,
Could you
man.
imagine the fights after
Wasn't
the
it
show?
live?
Especially if they got
Yeah.
it wrong a lot, or they
'Cause you can
lost.
see the women and the men getting irritated with each other on there sometimes.
Sometimes it was like, oh, come on, that's staged. But some of them didn't look staged at
No.
all.
Some of them look like, look, I've told you that
Morning,
20
Steve
times
Schultz.
and you don't
Louis
know it.
Bolander.
Somebody's not listening.
Yeah. Because you ask the intimate questions that every man should know about their wife, and this person
And then,
doesn't.
you know what? Sometimes I think the guys say it wrong on purpose.
I don't
And
think
then they get clobbered by the women with their cardboard signs.
I don't think they ask questions that every man should know. Well, maybe that's my problem. I don't know.
think
I
a
don't
lot-
really have a problem.
The
I'm doing
earlier
fine.
ones, I mean, how old was that show when it first started?
it was pretty new when it first started.
How'd you do at it?
that was wrong. It came out wrong.
I'm sorry,
It's a
I
pretty
couldn't help
old
myself.
show
What'd you
now.
say?
He said, "How old was that show when it first got started?" And I said, "It's pretty new when it first started."
It was pretty new. Yeah.
You know what? It is Friday for me.
Adria, welcome to the party.
You know, I'm gonna hear about that probably later. Well, Rachel's not watching, so I might not.
Right.
Morning, Priscilla Kemp.
Morning, Priscilla. You're not
The
on my
dating
watch
game
party,
show.
but good morning
What's
anyway.
the title of this show?
Casual Friday.
Oh, Casual Friday.
Yeah.
It's Freaky Friday. Well, not Freaky Friday
Yeah,
yet.
it could be Freaky Friday.
Yeah, the way I'm talking,
Because
it
we're all
could
free.
be.
No, that was hilarious. You opened the door. I had to walk through it.
Yes, you did, and I deserve that.
I'm sorry. I got to take these headphones off.
Bothering you, huh?
Yeah, because I feel. Have you ever
Your
get?
ear bones hurting?
No, not yet.
I'm
But like,
picking
you ever
up
get
good
the? And I know it's
vibrations.
the weather is doing it.
Uh,
Like, you ever get water stuck in your ear?
yeah.
And that's what it sounds like. Kind
Really?
Of. Just a little.
Dude, that's
So
an
it's not picking up
uncomfortable
good vibrations. It's picking up
It's not. No,
vibrations. period.
I don't. We can't sing that because we don't have permission to. But
Well, I
Anyways.
started. Sorry.
happy birthday, Louis Bolander. He says, "I am 54 now." Susan Burrows, good to see you.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the party.
By the way, she
I'm
said
50.
thank you for the birthday greeting. She thought that was awesome.
Oh, the singing happy birthday.
Yeah, she really enjoyed
It was
that.
beautiful. We have the voice of angels.
What angels? I don't know, but it was Voice of Angels.
I was somewhere off key between you guys.
No, you're right. You were all right.
No, I wasn't. I heard it.
No, I heard it too.
I did
I
too.
Maybe it was harmony.
It was
'Cause
exactly. It was. I
Because harmony
was actually
sounds
trying
like
to
off
harmonize.
key to me.
The last note that sounded really off, that was me trying to harmonize with you.
Yeah, I got bad ears
Yeah.
for that stuff.
Well, hey,
It's the heart that's important.
I love the
make a
Lord.
joyful noise unto the Lord.
Amen.
Doesn't it say ear bones? Yeah, there you have bones in your ears.
Morning, Jimmy Lee.
Ear bones.
Ear bones.
You're born.
Like like I have these headphones that I don't use right now because
Wouldn't that
my
be an
head
eardrum?
kind of, I feel it because of the sinuses and stuff. They're the ones that's bone conduction,
Oh, I was thinking
ear bone
eardrum.
conduction, where
Your
it,
earbone conduction.
it vibrate like they just sit right here, and they vibrate, and that's how you hear them.
Conduction. What's your,
Your
function?
Function. That's not your grandma. It's your grammar.
Good morning, Buddy
My
Pilmore.
grandma.
That's,
your grammar?
That's
My
aging
grandma.
us, isn't it?
Is that what?
It's aging us. There was Schoolhouse Rock, and then there was
I
Grandma.
love
it.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock rocked.
It
Yeah.
did rock.
Yeah,
I
my
love
son
rock.
was actually in a play, Schoolhouse Rocks. It was where they did all the songs and stuff,
Yeah.
and he had one of the lead parts in it.
I bet he had fun.
Oh yeah, I had fun watching it. It was
Oh,
great.
He's a
It
good
was
singer,
cool.
too.
Yeah,
You know, it was
Good
really cool,
musician.
especially the bill.
yeah, yeah. I was there's a comedian that
Yeah, I love that one.
that was
I forgot who the voice was. There was a voice that was really popular, and if anybody knows, maybe you know, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not
but,
sure.
they said, well, you
We
might
learned a
know
lot
this
from that.
voice.
Yeah, it did all the government
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and not just that. I mean, it did like grammar,
Yeah.
They said it's not your grandma, it's your
Injunction?
grammar.
like injunction. What's your function? And yeah, and it
And
talks about
explanation, or the other one where hey, ow, that hurts.
no, I don't remember that one.
Yeah,
But,
that was something about explanation. Where you're saying, "Hey," it's got the exclamation point.
I can't remember what it was replaced with.
I don't know. It used to
Nothing?
come on Saturdays.
No, it got replaced.
It was come on Monday
Probably
through
the electric
Friday
company or
in
something
the
like that.
afternoon.
Might have been.
I think it was like an afternoon thing on Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays it was Schoolhouse Rock during the week, and I think it was
Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zooma, zoom.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Well,
That
of course,
was-
I
that
mean,
was-
I think I know which show you guys are talking about. And
And
then
then
there's
the
horrible ones. Whenever I was
electric company.
in my early 20s, when I was in my early to mid 20s, there was this show on Ozark Public Television that was just absolutely. There was no point to it. I'm not gonna, since I'm saying bad stuff about it, I'm not gonna mention the name of it, but I was like, what is the point of this? There's no point to it. You ever seen, like, back whenever I was a kid, even like the Saturday morning cartoons, they always had like a good message at the end, you know, teaching kids about morality and common sense and things. You know, like G.I. Joe, you know, knowing's half the battle, that kind of stuff. It's like, hey, don't swim whenever there's a storm outside because you could get shocked by lightning.
Okay. I guess I was into Wonderbug, Dr. Shrinker.
Oh, yeah.
See, now that's way out of my age jurisdiction there.
Captain Cool and the Conch.
Yeah, Speed Racer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool, man.
That in fact,
I liked the art. I don't remember much of the actual
Word
content.
World
The art
was a good show.
amazing.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
World.
They actually made that car, you know.
Huh?
They
Yeah.
actually made that car.
I actually really enjoyed the movie that came out back in like
You know,
08.
Yeah, I don't. You know, my nephew before he passed, he was like, "What? I don't." He liked the
The
cartoon.
graphics are
That was
really
anime.
cool. Yeah.
Do you remember the puppet one?
Yes.
What was that? They used to have these machines that would drill through the earth, and they would drill across to China and save the, you know what I mean?
I
Stop
can't
some
remember
villain.
the name of it, but I do remember seeing it.
But it was kind of dirty. It was adult humor too. There was a lot
Yeah.
of adult humor,
It-
which
it
I
was
didn't
before Adult
understand and didn't
Swim.
even know was there.
Yeah,
But
that's
now,
it.
as an adult listening to it, you can tell it was very risque.
because now
Yeah.
that you look back at those things,
Yeah.
you're like, "Whoa."
Even
Uh-huh.
even Shrek. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of
No wonder they didn't play it at prime
Innuendos.
time.
innuendos. Yeah.
No wonder you had to get up at 6 in the morning to watch that, or
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, they did
Or
those.
it might have been
they-
4 in the morning. I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
right.
played it.
The animal was made of the word in Word World.
right.
Like whatever animal it was, like pig, P, and then G, and it would create the body of the animal.
You know what I like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, we
You
had
remember that
we
one?
had a big debate on the air about that, as to whether it was the Electric Company or Sesame
Didn't
Street.
the electric company start off with some
Air.
lady screaming?
Chair.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. Those were.
Hey,
Good.
you guys.
But she was screaming. Like, remember? It was kind of scary.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Reminded me of my mom.
Well, and then they came
Just
out
kidding.
with a. Then
Just kidding. I love my mom. My mom's amazing.
But that Electric Company was it like?
But I made her yell a lot. That's all I can
No
say.
way.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's
crazy.
probably because I would walk around the house going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mine
9,
was-
10,
you know, I
11,
was-
12. Hey, Mom.
I really like Sesame Street. 10 apple pies, and then
Yeah.
fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when like, do you remember? You can't say that. You can't do that on television.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Anytime you said I don't know, they got slimed.
Oh, the Green Slime Show.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
that
Wasn't
was,
that Nickelodeon?
Nick-
That was Double
Nickelodeon.
Dare.
Double
Double Dare.
Yeah.
But it was Nickelodeon, I thought, on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
It was,
I don't
yeah.
know
It
if
was
we're
Double
supposed to
Dare.
be mentioning all these different
Yeah.
networks.
Here
We're reminiscing. We're
Yeah,
talking
it
about
is.
our
These
life.
were. I mean, this is how we grew up.
Yeah.
This is what taught. Like I used to watch Nick Jr. Like whenever I would be, whenever I'd be home from school, pretending to be sick or actually sick. There was a group of shows on that I watched every time, like the one with the 3 elephants and some other stuff.
you
and
ever
the
watch-
gnomes and?
Frightenstein. That was one weird show. It had Boris Karloff, not Boris Karloff.
I was a big Chuck Norris fan
Um,
back then too.
What was the new zoo review? You remember it?
it's a new zoo. Oh, sorry.
You
I should
coming
have
right at you.
Charlie and Henrietta.
Henrietta Hippo.
Oh,
Charlie
and-
was
and-
the,
Susan says, "Oh,
frog.
it's play day on the
Oh,
morning
no.
drive."
No, it was Hootie the Owl. Or
The
Hootie.
Magic
it was
School
Charlie
Bus
the Owl.
was
Was
really
it
good.
Charlie?
And then there was Freddie the Frog, and then Henrietta Hippo.
Oh yeah. And
I
they
had
were
a-
these big, like it was like kind of like the style of what's that? A dinosaur.
Barney.
Yeah, they had. So
Wow.
it was people wearing these big suits.
Oh yeah.
There was a big frog and a big owl and a big.
I used to
Oh,
watch
no,
that
was the
all
owl
the
big?
time. Huh?
The owl wasn't always there though.
No, he
Kind
wasn't.
of secretive.
Yeah, he was always there to give
See, I don't even
wisdom
know
to
what y'all are
Freddie.
talking
Freddie
about.
and Charlie were the ones that always collaborated a lot, and then Henrietta Hippo. Hey,
Oh
she'd
yeah,
come
she
with
was
the-
a ballerina, a
the
ballerina
ballerina
hippo.
It's the wind. It's the wind and the pressure. Because when that wind blew real hard, I felt to go.
We've gone too far back. We lost him.
Oh yeah, I'm just like.
I like the cartoons about the toasters and stuff. It would tell you. So they would meant to teach you not to use
Yeah,
electrical appliances in the bathroom with the tub or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, like
But
don't.
they would show this is a great, this toaster's a great way to get toasted. Somebody would get zapped and go in the tub. Do you remember stuff like
Oh
that?
man,
Yeah,
the
that's
bugaloos.
Yeah.
Isn't it, people
They would
have-
show their skeletons and stuff.
oh,
Yeah, it would zap and you'd see his skeleton.
Classic.
And the hair would go straight up.
yeah.
And
It
they would
doesn't,
not be looking good after that.
and it does not work that way in real life. In real life,
You die.
No.
you die.
Well, no, it blows a fuse.
Now,
It blows,
you could
it blows
die.
a fuse, but it also kills
if
you.
you don't
You
have it
can,
grounded right,
yeah.
it won't blow nothing. It'll just keep on going.
Yeah, what a way.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
but
man.
but
It's a real shock.
that's going a little
It's a
too far.
burning-
The point
what
was
is
they
the
used
burning
humor to warn you against some. They used humor to warn you against real danger.
Yeah. What is the burning question?
What was that from?
No, I'm saying that shock, burn.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
like it's really shocking. I just said what's the burning question?
Yeah. no.
And they did manufacturing videos. Do you remember that? Manufacturing cartoons. Did you
Do
see
you
those?
remember Romper Room with Aunt?
Oh
Romper
man.
Room.
I see Jay. I see.
Okay, so this is another thing that's like way before my time, isn't
It
it?
was the magic
Romper
mirror.
Room?
Yeah.
Romper room. That
Didn't
was,
they have the
she-
black and white striped suits or something? What was that one?
Bananas.
That
in
might have been
pajamas.
Banana,
Zoom.
banana split. No, it wasn't.
Love
banana
the
splits.
banana splits.
Yeah.
One banana,
I
two
can't-
banana, three banana, four.
We
It was
I that's what,
Fleagle, Bleagle, Drooper, and Snort,
Snort.
or something like that.
Yep. They would go
Yeah.
down the jet slide at the end.
And the monkeys. It was right after the monkeys.
Yep.
now these are old enough; they're probably considered public domain by
You
now.
know, the style of the monkeys show was like that guy you love who did the 70s style spy shows.
Bill Cosby.
the guy that played it in Get Smart,
Yes.
Maxwell Smart.
I think so.
which I used to watch.
No.
those all the time.
No, you. What's his name?
Sean Connery.
No, they're funny spy movies. Fat
Inspector
guy, the
Gadget.
Oh, that Leslie Nielsen or whatever.
spy who shagged me was
Oh,
one of the
no,
names of the
Austin
movie.
Powers.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers. It was kind of that style.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it's funny that on the last one he had Michael. What's his name?
Michael Caine.
Caine was in it, and like
On what?
on one of those
The monkeys?
movies. Michael
Oh.
Caine was in it in the third one,
Was it?
and he was a real popular. He had a spy show,
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
and so he was like Britain's like a handsome devil.
Yeah. Did you ever see Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea?
Yes.
That
No.
my brother really.
Is that a
liked-
cartoon?
It was
No.
a movie.
No, it was
Wasn't
it was a TV series.
Yeah, yeah.
A redhead guy, and they were in a submarine down below, and they had all these kind of adventures in a submarine.
Yep.
And
All y'all have
Awkward.
reverted back to your childhood.
I don't remember
Adria
too
Wilkins
much of it,
says.
though.
yes, we have.
I remember something about inside the submarine. There was
Steve
this
Schultz said it was when he
girders
was a
and
kid.
metal
Oh,
steel
wow, that-
structure. I remember that.
That was a long time ago. If that show was on when you were a kid.
Which one?
Romper Room.
Romper Room was
Oh,
great.
Romper Room. I would just 3, 4, 5 when that was on.
I was actually growing up watching television in a time where
Remember
it was
Sammy Be Good?
transitioning from all of those to the new ones that he talks about. So I was right kind of in the
going pretty
middle
hardcore.
there. The things I grew up with, first experiencing through television, all kind of disappeared during my very
And a lot
young
of those,
childhood and turned into other things.
And a lot of those shows back then, even like the prime time shows in the evening, those were family friendly. And then they started kind of getting into the 80s where it started pushing the envelope. A
Oh,
little.
yeah, yeah.
By the time
And they
it
still
got
push
into
the
the
envelope.
90s, it was really pushing the envelope.
Yeah,
but
it still pushes the envelope.
I liked the 90s.
I did
There were
too.
some wholesome
You know,
shows.
yeah,
I
there
was-
was.
Tool Time.
Oh yeah, but no,
Wasn't
that
that
was
Tool
Home
Time?
Improvement.
Home Improvement. Yeah,
Home
the
Improvement.
show he had on there was Tool
Yeah.
Time.
Or learning how not to do something, and he gets shocked.
Oh yeah, so funny.
And then, you know what? I love the
Yeah.
best part of
The
that show.
soundproof booth.
Yes.
Remember that?
He had a
Or the dry where he had the wood where he stuck the wood to his head.
Oh,
'cause
yeah. Super laminate glue.
or the one where he was racing. He always had a problem. Like Bob Vila was his arch nemesis.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's one where he was going to race Bob Vila,
Oh, yes.
lawnmowers.
Yep.
And he had he attached a Chinook helicopter jet motor engine.
And he went right through the fence. When he tried it out, he went right through the fence.
And then his wife was talking to
And
him.
he had a cast or something.
Yeah, and said, I was watching the news today, and they showed somebody on a mower and a helicopter was in a high-speed pursuit. And he's like, well, that's okay. You know, he talked about getting a ticket. He said, that's okay. I mowed 100 lawns on the way, so I got the money to pay it.
Yeah.
Then,
Then I agree. I agree with Adri on this one. She said there's nothing good out there now, really. Now you can get PureFlix. That's a really good.
Yes,
it's like
it is.
Netflix for.
well, Kevin Sorbo is right now on that What If. You remember he
Yeah,
talked about
yeah.
that? He was talking about What If, and he said that was probably more popular for him than doing God's Not Dead or
Yeah.
something. So
I have to avoid that stuff. Not PureFlix, but I mean like Netflix. Because what I'm attracted to and want to watch isn't healthy. It's not good.
No, I haven't really been watching much of anything, with the whole anxiety thing here lately. But you know.
Morning, Jana.
Jana's on there.
Yes, Jana's on the watch party.
Yeah, and
But some of these shows, like I was
The Roadrunner,
trying
yeah.
to say, is that a lot of the shows back then in the 70s and 80s were just really good, wholesome shows. I mean, they really were. And some of them,
In some ways, but now I do see, thinking about it, some of the changes in our society that have changed really not for the better were really promoted on those shows.
Yeah.
They were the roots of
same
it.
thing with movies.
They were the roots of it.
Trying to do remakes of these movies, some of these guys, leave the movies alone. I mean, making
they're trying to make
sitcoms into the movies.
Oh yeah.
That's
Or
what I'm
movies
talking
into
about.
sitcoms.
They're trying to showcase their technology too, and how
Yeah,
they
and
can
it just
improve
like-
on the
And
special
I mean,
effects
I
and-
get that. Like,
Lost in Space.
Yeah, did
that television show.
I didn't
That
see
was
it.
weird. Yeah.
The movie.
No, I
Didn't they
mean,
make a new movie? They made a new movie.
Not a brand new one. No, they
There
made
was
a series.
They
Oh.
made a
They
movie,
did make a
Lost,
newer movie
and then there was Lost in Space
back
2.
in the late '90s.
Yeah, it was a Lost in Space, which was really weird. It had nothing to do with Dr. Smith. I mean, it did, but it was just the character that played Dr. Smith. He made Dr. Smith really dark.
Who was the coward that the robot had to protect or something like that all the time?
Wasn't that Dr.
Will-
Smith?
Was it?
Will
Yeah.
Robinson.
I did see. I watched the show a few times when I was
Danger!
little. I don't remember it real well, but he had a dark. I had a dark feeling from him too.
Yeah.
So I think-
the
Dr.
robot
Smith,
or
Dr.
No, the
Smith
doctor.
was always a bubbly, or he was always.
But he was
scared
also
and
evil.
always-
Was he?
At the very beginning, he was, because he was trying to just create the robot to destroy the ship, and that was when it was in black and white.
Yep.
And then that's when the robot tried to destroy the ship, and they found out that Dr. Smith was behind it all.
McHale's Navy.
Dad, I agree with you.
Oh,
He
that
said,
was
"Help
so
us,
fun.
Abba, Father."
Huh?
Tim Conway.
Yeah.
Dad, how are you
Hilarious.
doing, Dad?
Oh man, he
It's-
did great movies too. He was so funny. Him and the
Scott, welcome
the
to the
Scarecrow
show.
and Mr. Chicken, was that one? Remember him? Who was that guy?
Scarecrow and Mr. Chicken. Don Knotts.
Don Knotts. He was hilarious.
Oh, don't get me started on Don Knotts, that guy.
Yeah.
He
No,
was
all-time-
something else.
one of the
I tell
only
you.
only
body's
movies
a
I have on
weapon.
Google is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
It's just a movie that I every year I like to watch it.
I watch it at least 3 times during Christmas.
It does make you think, especially as you get older. You start to really understand what that story really is about.
Yes.
You know.
Dad, if you're watching still, how's the weather out there at the house? Is there a tornado coming or what?
Because it sounds like there is.
Oh, the wind is supposed to be picking up to a steady 20-mile-an-hour wind today.
You gotta be careful riding home. Then you're careful
That's
riding
part
home.
of.
Well, 20 miles
Part
an
of the
hour on a
deal.
motorcycle is a lot different than 20 miles an hour in a car.
Actually, it's not really.
It's not?
No.
No,
You
it's
pick
the
a
sudden
line.
gust of wind.
See,
that you
here's
gotta
how
worry
it
about.
works. You're not. It's not so mechanical when you're steering a motorcycle. You pick a line, all right. So I want to stay in this tire track. Well, you're watching that tire track. When the wind pushes you, you're automatically adjusting because you're not just mechanically trying to work against the wind when it blows. You're following a line. If the wind pushes you, you're just automatically always steering towards that line. So it doesn't really affect you as much as you'd think. Unless you really are just focusing on the
Steve Schultz says,
mechanical,
it's wet.
technical.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and your
Steve,
body
for that weather report.
naturally, and there's actually
Yep.
not as much surface area. It's probably easier. It's probably easier on you than if you're in a car. because
Morning,
the car
Scott.
Has a bigger size.
You
Like said.
feel the squirreliness a little more. I think in a car, you do slip around more than you realize in a car. There's a wheel slipping here and there all the time. You just don't feel it as much as you got 4. On a motorcycle, you feel any slippage. at
Oh,
all.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, and then you have to have the fabric from your seat
No,
taken out of your.
no, it's all part of the feeling. You adjust. You're riding that motorcycle, and you just don't want to be so technical about it. You want to get down and practice the technical aspects of it, so that when you get hit by a high wind in the water and rain, you are automatically adjusting. You want to know you're picking your line. You're always focusing on your line, so that you're not running over things that aren't good, healthy in the road. So you're following a line, and you're just always technically prepared and adjusting all the time for the same way you are in a car. You're
Yeah.
doing this all the time. Well, you're doing the same thing. You don't wait till you're blown off the road to turn
Right.
to steer. You steer as you
steer
feel.
into the wind, correct?
Yeah,
You
as
just don't
feel
want to
it.
hit a chuck hole either. Chuck holes, it's bad up in Michigan because of the winter. They scrape the roads.
A
Yeah.
chuckle.
Pardon?
A chuck
chuckle?
hole. It's where it chips out a big piece of.
Oh
Concrete.
there's
Potholes. I call them chuck holes, but potholes.
Yeah, they can be bad.
so you call it a laugh
Depends on the size of them.
Chuckle.
chuckle.
If your tire will actually fit down in them, you're going to be in trouble.
And that's what happened to a friend of mine. He actually was on a bike similar. It wasn't a motocross bike. It was an actual bike. It was a smaller one than yours. And he was going fast enough where he actually hit a pothole, and he ended up leaving the motorcycle and headed
Yeah.
to a tree.
There's
And that's-
important
I
things
won't
to
go
know.
any further, but
One is ride your ride. If you're on a road you're not familiar with, and you can't see the road ahead, you're going too fast. If you can't actually maneuver any maneuver that you need to do while you're riding, you're going too fast. So you want to be once you're familiar with the road, you know where potholes are, you know where grass is likely to be on a corner, you know where gravel is likely to be on a
or
corner.
grass
Plus,
clippings.
there's also a lot of signage that warns you of certain hazards, like a road, like an intersection
Thank you,
right
Susan.
after a blind turn. So you ride your ride. You know what you're capable of. So when you can't see the road ahead and you can't actually steer around any or through any obstacle, or even if you hit an obstacle, you're not able to maintain control of the motorcycle, you're going too fast. Simple as that.
Steve Schultz says we have them here. Steve Chuck hole.
Yes. Yes, we do. See,
Like
thank
that.
you, Steve. I don't feel alone. I've been so used to saying chuck hole, and then
Pothole.
Then I'm saying potholes. That's the first time I said chuck hole since I've been here.
Yeah.
I mean, since I've been to Missouri, I'm like, wow, I actually said chuck hole.
I've forgotten a lot of things we used to say in the Northeast too.
Yeah,
but
like
I've been
instead of
here
a
since I
dresser,
was
it's a
young.
bureau.
A bureau, yeah.
Or instead of a wallet, it's a
instead of
pocketbook.
pop.
It's a
it's
I
so-
do say dresser. It's a dresser.
It's a dresser.
It's
a dresser.
like Dr. Pepper.
You know, the one with the drawers.
the drawers.
The drawers.
Yeah, like just like a bureau.
Yeah, it's a
Bureau.
bureau.
We're
Right.
not talking about the FBI.
No,
bureau.
because they're listening. Hey, Rachel and Mickey Mac, welcome to the show.
Well, it's about time.
That's all right. She's
No.
probably getting ready for work.
Yeah, she is. I let her sleep
Did we
in.
lose everybody? I don't have that anybody's watching.
No, I have that. We have like over 10 people watching. Or well, it's more than 10 people watching.
Janice said sometimes you don't see them till it's too late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean is you're going too fast. If you can't see what's in
can't
the road
maneuver.
ahead and you can't maneuver around any possible thing
See,
that
he
could be
said
in the road.
maneuver.
Or I mean really, honestly, if you can't stop before you hit something that's across the road,
You're going too
you're
fast.
going too fast.
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
Unless you
If
literally
there's a
have
car
yeah.
parked or an accident when you come
Or
around a
car,
corner,
if you're not careful, and if you got traffic over a car over here and you're over here, and there's a pothole right here, and there's no way you can get around it, you're going to hit that pothole.
practice regularly.
Or you
There's-
should slow down and back off and let that car.
That's like
pass
day
you.
before yesterday when you were following me home.
Mm-hmm.
And that lady grabbed up that grill that was set on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And then she just threw it up there, and
That's funny,
there's
Jana.
like the burner and stuff was on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew that you'd be following me pretty closely because we weren't going fast.
I still wasn't very close behind
And
you.
I
even when we
stopped
stopped.
because I mean, like if you were following too close and you didn't see that, that would probably more than likely cause you to go into a wreck.
Practice with your motorcycle regularly because your motorcycle will change. Your brakes wear a little, so you're going to brake different. Your tires wear a little, so you're going to get different traction, and you're still going to brake even a little different. Over a month of regular riding, if it's your primary transportation, your motorcycle is going to change. If you're not riding it for a month, you're not going to be ready to respond when you're not going to be practiced. Practice.
Well-
I learned something on this parking lot by trying to do emergency braking. Once the rear wheel skids a little bit and gets out of line with the front wheel, the rear end just flicks out from underneath you. And then the bike slides 70 feet. I realized I'm driving too close to people. There is no way I'm going to stop this motorcycle if there's an accident where things are going to stop immediately in front of me.
Or
I'm
they
not
try to
gonna be
go
able
in
stop.
between cars. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Why?
So now I know the distance I need.
And knowing's half the battle.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. It's important.
Because knowledge is power. We're going back.
I wish people would do that in their cars too,
Yeah.
because a lot of people drive
trying
cars
to-
and don't understand how the person behind them can respond.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Dang them, I'll slow down, Jana.
What'd she say?
She said, dang them, I'll slow down. Good.
That's like I saw somebody and they had like 10 bumper stickers on the back, and one of them was, "I brake for tailgaters." So, why do you have that many bumper stickers on the back of your car if you don't want people tailgating you?
because they're reading your bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like that. That just
It's
I know.
counterproductive.
it is counterproductive.
It is.
It's just like, what do they call that whenever a cop
Or
lures
if you're
you into
reading
doing
this, you're
something
driving
illegal?
too close.
Entrapment.
It's counter character entrapment, right? It's counter character. It's,
Or the
it's
bumper-
contrary to your own character.
Or the bumper
Ti-
sticker, if you're reading this, you're driving too close. Or
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
My
can
favorite
see-
one ever was "Don't tailgate me or I'll flick a booger on your windshield." That was my favorite one of all time.
Right.
Yep, I have seen
And that's
that.
a lot of words, so they weren't very big. You have to get close
Yeah,
to read
it's like
that.
See, are you
reading
supposed
a
to,
novel.
No,
or-
you're supposed to read that when you're parked, and then you read it. Well, who's gonna,
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna. Yeah.
who's gonna pay attention to the bumper sticker unless it's like right out there?
Speaking of that, speaking of bumper stickers,
Yeah.
if you like this show, bad segue, and the other shows that you're going to see throughout this day, there's a way you can help us out and help us to continue to add programming and add hours of service. You go to axemediagroup.com, check out what we have there. We have so much stuff that you can look at. You scroll on down through there, you see the Real News Review. You can look at the autism awareness programs that we got, the Veterans Church. You have all the past shows from I don't know how far back. We have the Helping Hands Fund. We also have the Kidney Fund.
Mm-hmm.
And much more. So we want to partner with you to continue to grow. So go to axemediagroup.com, hit that donate button. You could do $1, you could do a one-time donation, or you could do a monthly donation. We just want to partner with you.
Yeah.
We do.
axemediagroup.com.
Video.com.
.com.
Hey, Mike Haas is watching.
All right.
Mike Haas.
Yep.
Jennifer Davison, welcome
my-
to the
oh, yeah,
party.
Mike
Yeah, he's
Haas.
the manager of the.
I will be on
Ministry
the
that I
call
Welcome to the party.
tonight, Jennifer.
You're going to be what?
I'm going to be on the call tonight. It's Jennifer. She's the one that leads a small group, or what we call, what do they call it? Support. Oh, I can't read.
Support?
Like a cell group.
Uh-huh.
Oh, like a...
Oh yeah, you said you have a singles group.
Yeah.
Like what age group is that mostly?
I would say right now, I don't think anybody is under the age of 25.
Oh really? So it's
Yeah,
a
but
middle aged.
Yeah, it's
It's a singles group?
it's a singles group.
Why ain't I going to that? Well,
So
I
you
know
lead a
I-
singles group
Well, no, a friend of mine leads a singles group.
because you're not single.
No.
No, he's
but-
a minister to it.
right.
Why aren't we
Thank,
going to those
Thank you
things?
very much.
I don't know.
Well, surprise.
time.
Huh?
No time and scared.
Scared. Yeah, definitely
Scared.
scared. Okay, so Jay has a gift of overthinking sometimes.
Huh?
like in relationships.
It's group duos. What
I
you do.
have that same problem, like where I don't know. It's really really weird because I'm like, are they mad at me for something?
Right.
What if I? And I was friends with a guy that I used to work with, and I'd literally be laughing, and he'd be like, and then he would go, "Are you mad at me?" Why would I be?
Where'd that come from?
Yes, I was literally just laughing with you.
I'm like, I usually say something like, "Should I be? What have you been up to?"
It's like, you say, what? What did you hear?
Or
Yeah.
is there something you're not telling me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there something you should be, informing
Is
me
this a
of?
confession? Because I'm waiting.
Right? Do you need attention?
Yeah, that's what I
He
like
says
to-
that to me, Matthew. Do you need attention?
I did hear
That's
your
not a
special.
very kind thing to say because
It's
I
fine.
think that may stifle you from when you do need attention.
Well, I am kind of a needy person.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you
I think
too.
you're awesome.
We love you too, Steve.
Oh, phew. Thank you. I love you guys too.
Well, you've had that worry too. Are they mad at me for something?
Actually, I have.
And it's an insecurity thing because I've in the relationships I've been in, it just seems like they've always been mad. So
Sometimes you got to adjust
gives
and
me
get
a
used to a
little-
person's character.
The reason
gunshot.
I say that is because of my childhood. I used
oh
to,
yeah,
the childhood thing. It was just are you mad at me? Because I wasn't sure whether my dad was mad, whether he was just concerned. But I could tell from his facial expressions if he was actually mad or concerned. But he was mad most of the time.
I think a lot of
Maybe
people
Marshall
don't
Almond?
actually ever experience real rejection and hate from somebody close because, it affects you.
Mm-hmm.
It affects you
It
pretty,
affected me all the way around.
pretty deep.
yeah.
You go to church to think that you got loved ones there and you can get protected at church or at home. And in my case, didn't matter whether I was at school, church, or home.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like part of the family at your church, you may need to look for a different church.
Yeah,
And that's what
probably
I
not the
did.
right church.
I did that. I went to a different denomination, but I wasn't trying
Denomination?
to get
I mean, you are a-
denomination.
You are the church.
Yes.
We are. Yeah, we are all.
But
like,
the
each of us
fellowship
The
have
that
people
you
part.
share
are
with
just going
people.
into a building, but we are the church. So when you say you're going to church, you're going to a building, but you're having church with your fellow believers
Yeah.
because you are the church.
To encourage and edify
Forsake
one
not
another,
the
to correct
fellowship,
and-
right?
Yeah, and
grow,
where two or three
mature
are gathered, there I am in
together.
the midst.
Yeah.
Sometimes it didn't feel that way.
Oh
but
yeah. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
we like up here.
Walk-in
Like
freezer.
we have quite a few people tuning into this particular episode. And if it was less than that, I told Jay years ago, it doesn't matter. We're still going to do this even if there is only 2 people listening.
which would be you and me.
No, not just that. Well, I mean,
We had Steve
with
and Uncle Ray.
yeah, Steve Schultz and Uncle Ray.
Yep.
The original, the OGs, the original
Yeah, yep. Our faithful
God-fearing men,
few
original gangsters.
original gangsters.
Original gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. They watched
So-
us faithfully every day, commented all the
The
time.
OGs.
Thank you, Adria. I hope that's a good thing. She says y'all are funny today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take that.
Funny
I'll take-
looking.
It's Casual
I'll take-
Friday, and we are being casual.
We
We're
are
not trying to
being-
be so
we're
serious.
being
We hope you all have a
casually
great
funny.
weekend.
We're being
Yeah,
casually
we're not
funny.
leaving just yet.
No, but we do hope they all have. A great
Oh well, yeah.
The clock
Somebody
hasn't been
forgot to
turned
turn
around.
the
Be
clock
casual.
around.
We got about 3 minutes.
The country's opening up a little bit. If you're living in the Midwest, you're experiencing some of that opening up. And Casual Friday, let's be casual, right?
Yeah,
let's
now
enjoy
they're
the
trying to say
freedoms that
something
we.
about murder hornets or something like that.
What?
What?
Yeah, like
Murder hornets?
hornets
Oh, the
that,
murder
that
hornet.
came from Asia.
I thought they were all murder hornets. I never met a hornet that
no,
wasn't
apparently
a murder
these ones
hornet.
can
Have
actually
you?
kill people.
You feel like you've been murdered,
But-
yeah.
or
They're
you get
mean.
murdered.
But they're pretty. They're bigger than normal hornets, right?
Yeah, they are. They're giant.
It's like what more do they need to talk about after the COVID-19 scare?
Yeah,
Right?
what's up with that?
And then someone said,
Everybody's-
"Murder hornets." I'd like to introduce you to the Arizona spider killing. What was it?
Yeah.
The Arizona hawk wasp.
Yes.
This thing is like 3 or 4 inches long, and it kills like tarantula hawk wasp, I think is what it's called.
What?
Yeah, this thing's massive.
We've got
is.
tarantulas
I saw a
around here,
pic-
so
I
they'll
saw a
probably
picture of it.
thrive.
You know, the governor of Michigan, she's doing it again. She extended her stay at home till the 28th of May, but now she's saying, you know what? Everybody should get a suit,
That's right, Adria.
a suit, and protect yourselves from the murder hornets.
Oh yeah, it's just
So we all look. They're all going to look
only
like
got
Ghostbusters.
Wasp spray will work just fine,
Oh yeah,
and all wasps look really mean.
They are.
they. You don't even have to look up close to them. I mean, horse flies are the same thing, man. They don't.
Oh yeah,
sting,
they
yeah.
bite.
They
Yeah,
bite, they
They
chew on
straight
you.
up bite. Yeah, they.
And some of
there's
those
blood.
needles when I was getting my labs, some of them you think it was a horse fly.
Yeah, it's like getting cut with a pair of those little wire snippers.
Oh yeah.
Adria Wilkins said that she does live Facebook videos twice a week, and she often says that or if her video helps one person, it is worth doing. Then she goes on to say, sometimes I might get discouraged that I only have a few viewers, but I have seen comments on my videos on someone said this helped me today, so I kept going. That's true.
Yep. Never give up.
That's right.
Never gonna give. Oh, that's not. Don't want to sing that. they'll mute it out.
Oh yeah.
So it's about time for us to get off of here.
All right.
It always, man, you always get into the meat of things, or we always get into the
Yeah.
fun part, and it's like, well, it's almost time for us to get out of here. It's like, wow, we
Yeah.
gotta have an
It was
hour
a
and a
great
half.
show today.
I
It was a lot of
enjoyed
fun.
the
a
show
90
today.
minute
I had
show.
a really great, lighthearted time.
Yeah, that's what Fridays is all about, and that's why I suggested. I think Fridays should be set aside for casual, happy-go-lucky. You know,
I'm not that way though. I mean, if I'm serious on a day, I'm serious.
yeah, but I think that we need to lighten things up so that they can have a good weekend, or try to have a good weekend.
Yeah. True.
All right, so you know what that means. That means it's time for us to get out of here. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. Be sure and tune in next for The Spirit in America with Randy Barr.
Yeah.
Took me a second. He's taking the spot of Marty Hamilton. Following that will be Dr. Paul and Nancy Collins with The Happy Hour. And maybe we'll get to hear Dr. Paul's really cool rhyming skills.
Oh yeah.
So, until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.